Michigan Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, as you know, anytime Ohio State plays at Michigan, it can be really intense, and that's already something we've seen here in the pregame. You might remember teams shared the tunnel coming out onto the field, and I could see a little bit of a pregame scuffle, guys pushing, shoving, getting it mixed up. Already this rivalry game is turned up. The heat is on here at Michigan. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Sayet. Taking a shot on the first play. Tight end getting vertical. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, number one versus number two. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Again, it's Sayet. Fakes to grab. Touchdown! A great catch and run for 6.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and an 8-0 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. All wideouts, no backs. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Finds us back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play.
Well, this is absolutely domination domination early by this team. We've seen the early touchdown. And David, how about the defense now coming up with the massive pick six? And all of a sudden, their opponent is completely reeling, and we just barely started this game.
Man, just started the game, and all the momentum swings to one side, and now you got to find a way on this possession. You got to get the football back, and you got to do something with it. You got to get some of this momentum little by little, but so far, this is a dreaded start.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the right. There he goes. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Julian with the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Ready. Black 18. Black, go.
Tight end now in motion. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go play action with Sayin. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Here's Sayin to throw. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Sayin back to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking he might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Offense in an empty set.
Hawkeye, ready, now.
A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. To the air, it's Underwood.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. A big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Again, it's Underwood. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Underwood. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Bryce Underwood to the air again. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a 6er, but his guy dropped it.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Trying to pick up a first down. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. They'll move the wide receiver. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Touchdown, Michigan! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Sayin on the play action. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a deep grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got him. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Play fake, Julian Sayin. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Gets it into the end zone.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
Again, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Underwood to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Underwood. Here comes the Heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the Heat. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. looking downfield on first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Underwood from the gun on third down. The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Underwood. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turns it on to midfield. He's loose. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Wolverines. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Fake, say it. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Saying, trying to be heard about the noise. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Fourth down, say it. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Say it. And he throws another interception, his third one of the Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Underwood. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
Stay up, stay up. Stay lit, stay lit. Stay.
Underwood to throw for it on 4th. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Throwing, say it. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Got his man. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. And now to put something together to go back on top of it. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
214 close. 214 close. Kill, kill, kill. Kill. 496 tsunami. 496 tsunami.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Marshall. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Bringing the heat. Trying to buy time. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Zayin zings it complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking for a man. It's Zayin. Makes the catch. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
He makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Zayin back to the air. On target. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Ohio State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Here's Julian Zayin to throw. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him, and it's a sack. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here's a heat. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Underwood in the gun on third down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He's taking a deep shot. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Again, it's Underwood. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.